Listen closely, because this truth will not wait. Comfort is the sweetest poison you will ever taste. It lulls you, embraces you, whispers that you are safe, that you have done enough, that tomorrow you may try again. But beneath its velvet voice lies decay. Comfort does not care for your strength. It does not care for your potential. It only wants you still, unmoving, slowly drowning in the illusion of safety. The greatest enemy of your growth is not pain, not struggle, not loss. It is comfort. Every empire that has rotted from within was not destroyed by an enemy's sword. It was destroyed by the slow corruption of comfort. Every warrior who laid down his weapon too soon, every thinker who ceased to challenge his own mind, every soul that once burned with fire but now only smolders in quiet resignation, all were destroyed by comfort. You must understand this. Pain is not your enemy. Pain is the hand that shapes you. It is the hammer that forges iron into steel. Pain is the raw truth of life, stripping away illusions, tearing apart weakness, and forcing you to become something harder, stronger, sharper. Without it, you are soft clay, never hardened, never ready for the storms that will inevitably come. Think of your own life. When have you truly grown? Was it when everything went smoothly, when your days were easy, when the path was clear and effortless? Or was it when you were broken, when you were lost, when the world seemed against you, when you were forced to claw your way forward with bleeding hands and empty breath? Growth does not live in comfort. Growth lives in the fire. The Stoics knew this. Marcus Aurelius did not write his meditations in the quiet of a peaceful garden. He wrote them while leading armies across cold, unforgiving frontiers, surrounded by death, disease, and betrayal. Epictetus did not preach resilience from a throne of luxury. He spoke as a crippled slave who had tasted humiliation, chains, and cruelty. Seneca did not ponder death in abstract musings. He was forced to open his veins, compelled to die by a tyrant's hand. Their wisdom was not born in comfort, it was carved out of suffering. And you, what are you running from? You say you want strength, but you flee discomfort. You say you want wisdom, but you drown yourself in distraction. You claim to want growth, yet you cling desperately to what is easy. You do not grow because you do not want to suffer. But hear this. To avoid suffering is to avoid becoming. Every scar you carry is a teacher. Every heartbreak is a lesson. Every failure is a blade sharpening you. You want to be strong? Then be willing to bleed. You want to be wise? Then walk willingly into silence and loneliness. You want to endure? Then face the reality that all things will be taken from you, your possessions, your loved ones, your youth, your very breath. This is the brutal truth of existence. And only when you stop running from it will you begin to live with true power. Comfort, on the other hand, makes promises it cannot keep. It promises peace, but delivers stagnation. It promises joy, but delivers emptiness. It promises life, but delivers decay. The comfortable man is already dead. He just does not realize it yet. He wakes each day with no fire in his soul, no hunger in his eyes, no urgency in his step. He seeks only to avoid pain, and in doing so he avoids life itself. There is a darkness to this realization, yes, but in that darkness lies your awakening, because once you see comfort for what it is, a silent assassin, you will no longer be fooled. You will no longer mistake ease for happiness. You will no longer mistake luxury for fulfillment. Instead, you will embrace pain as your ally. You will see struggle as the path. You will begin to love the very things you once feared. Do not misunderstand. This does not mean chasing pointless suffering, nor does it mean glorifying misery for its own sake. It means understanding that pain is unavoidable, and instead of resenting it, you learn to use it. The gym that burns your muscles, the discipline that starves your indulgence, the silence that forces you to confront your thoughts, these are not punishments. They are the tools that carve away weakness. Every moment of discomfort you endure willingly is a seed of strength planted within you. Every moment you resist the urge to give in to laziness, indulgence, or distraction, you sharpen the blade of your spirit. Every tear you shed in silence, every wound you suffer unseen, every sacrifice you make without applause, these are the moments that shape you into someone unbreakable. Life is short, you will die. That is the one truth no comfort can ever shield you from. You may deny it, ignore it, bury it under distractions, but death waits for you all the same. And when that moment comes, what will you have been? A soul that clung to comfort until the end, or a soul that embraced pain and became strong enough to meet death without fear? The Stoics remind us, memento mori, remember that you must die. But in remembering, also remember this: you are alive now. This breath you take is not owed to you. This day you walk through is a gift. Do not waste it on ease. Do not waste it on comfort. Live it fully, fiercely, willingly facing the storms that shape you. The enemy of growth is comfort. The architect of strength is pain. The shaper of your destiny is discipline. Do not run from these truths. Do not soften them with lies. Face them and let them burn into you until you are no longer afraid, because in the end, you will not be measured by how comfortable your life was. You will be measured by how deeply you endured, how much you overcame, and how courageously you lived in the face of suffering. That is the legacy of the Stoic path. That is the strength you were meant to claim. And so, when comfort whispers again in your ear, when it offers you the easy way, the soft path, the gentle decay, remember this: comfort is death disguised as peace. Pain is life disguised as hardship. Choose life, choose pain, choose to become.